Alright, welcome to Wargroove. We're in a quick play match. We're on turn 2. What I did was, in case you missed it, I moved Emmerich to capture this and then heal off the rookery. Additionally, I built a sword here and captured this village, and then I built a sword here. It's going to take these two, and this sword is going to go for this hideout and then maybe grab this. The reason that I'm playing Emmerich is I actually fought against Sleep Hero, my opponent, in a previous quick play match, and they picked Emmerich. I ended up winning, so I wanted to play Emmerich kind of as a nod, like, alright, now you pick a commander and see how you do against Emmerich. Sort of give them a chance. They picked Wolfar, who's a very strong commander, top tier right now. So this will be a little bit of a challenge, but I think we'll be okay. I'm going to stick with swords for now, keep it pretty cheap. I already spent a bit of gold healing up Emmerich. I wanted Emmerich to be nice and strong because I might be getting into fights over here. I don't know what kind of units are going to come out. Now this map, Brightmoor, is famous for some knight shenanigans or Nuru Treb shenanigans. So we might see like a knight come out here this turn or in a little bit. Obviously no one's playing Nuru. Now Wolfar is extremely dangerous on this stage because in combination with an early knight, you can get an almost guaranteed kill on the stronghold. So I've got to be very, very careful with Emmerich. I've got to make sure I have troops around here to prevent that kind of thing from happening. I think I'll be alright, though. Just watching my opponent. They already have their Thieves Guild, too, but I don't think I'm going to use it right away because I'm probably going to go heavy into knights, flyers, dogs. Even though Emmerich loves alchemists, I didn't realize it was this stage, but this stage doesn't love alchemists. I'm not going to be doing a lot of fighting over here, most likely. We're going to be doing a lot of fighting in the middle, where there's some good terrain for alchemists, but you got this sparse planar area. The knights are going to try to come in here, attack from here. Can't really crit it there. So yeah, I think eventually I'll make some alks for the flyers, but it depends what they do. Oh, an early balloon. Okay, not what I expected. I expected a turbo knight. Maybe they're going to try to balloon Wolfar down to the front? I don't think so, because you got to capture this village next. That's what I'm going to do. Ooh, this sword is in perfect position to grab this. I think I opened wrong. Yeah, I probably opened in the wrong order. But that's okay. That's a-okay. I don't think I've played this stage since it's been reworked. Need like a mage or something. Alright. Well, I'm just going to grab the properties I can. I think I'm going to lose this. I think Wolfar will have the ability to take it from me unless I get a little bit creative. So let's get a little bit creative. Let's get a little bit aggressive. My opponent hasn't really spent a lot of gold quite yet. I don't think I necessarily need a balloon if I'm going to attack over here. So let's start with a knight, because I think knights are really, really strong on this map. I'll build it here so I can go either left or right. And I don't really have enough money for anything else, so we'll just end my turn, check the unit count. I'm ahead on unit count by 1, but I have an extra village, so I'm behind on unit count. The reason I'm behind is my opponent built this. I'm starting to wonder if there's STA on this map. There's a little bit of STA, meaning second turn advantage. Whoever goes second has an advantage. On the original map, it was because they had this. Well, first there was FTA, then they changed it, and then there was STA. Alright, I won't get into that. But the idea is player 2 can make an early knight and do some like rush shenanigans. I think that's still here. Not entirely sure. But also keep in mind, I also opened incorrectly. I definitely should have sent my sword over here like they did. Alright, so dogs, swords, they finally made a knight. That's a turn later because they made this balloon. But yeah, this balloon is kind of useless. That's why, like, I think they realized that there was no point in making this because Wolfar has to cap this. Alright, they're sending the balloon over. So that balloon might be used later to pour pikes onto the battlefield. That could be pretty threatening. I want to get in crit range as many things as possible. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a pretty good spot. That way I can crit that village, and I can also take this one out. I'm going to stay out of Wolfar's range, because he's a pretty scary dude, that Wolfar. He is a pretty powerful dude. Ready to capture this village if I take it out. Ready to capture this village. Now I need something to threaten off Wolfar completely. I'm not really being attacked over here yet, though that knight is on its way. I kind of just want to build a golem. Yeah, I think I might do that. Golems are pretty good. They scare off knights. They're weak to dragons, but if my opponent makes a dragon, then I can make a bunch of alchemists. I can make a witch. I'm fine with that. I'm a sneaky dragon, after all. I can't be afraid of dragons. I'll move Emmerich over here so I can start threatening stuff. I want the knight to come this way, not over here, but it'll probably just go down the middle either way. Yeah, I really like my knight positioning here. Hopefully I can steal this village, but if Wolfar moves forward, then he can stop me. Until my golem gets in range, I can't really fight Wolfar with this mess, because if I attack him with the knight, I'll lose out on the trade. I gotta say, this balloon actually is starting to get a little scary because it could surround my Emmerich, right? I don't have any anti-air right now. I need to fix that. Let's see what the gold is looking like. Yeah, I spent a lot on this golem, and my opponent immediately made a dragon. So I need to back off and make anti-air like yesterday. It was probably not a good idea going golem before I got mages out on the field, because I'm realizing now this dragon answer completely shuts down my opportunity to take this village. I just can't do it anymore. Meanwhile, there's nothing stopping my opponent from doing that, because I can't afford a dragon. I think I got outplayed there. We'll definitely be able to take this village, but big time threats coming in on it. Yeah, Wolfar's not even defending this, because the dragon can just defend it now. So my golem is a little bit useless. Well played, Sleep Hero. They're trying to avenge for last game. Well played indeed. Yeah, depending on how this balloon moves, I might be able to take this village. But it really depends. Yep, they're using the balloon to stop me on this side. What I'm really scared of, though, is honestly not the balloon so much as the surround. Like, if they put a unit here to stop me from taking it from the left, I could get completely surrounded. I could get attacked from Wolfar. The dragon can't hit me. Balloon could stand here. I'd be completely trapped. I don't want to be completely trapped. That sounds terrible. Now, let me see. I could theoretically steal this and stop the dragon from counterattacking into it. I might do that, because if I take this, Wolfar can just take it right back and get Groove right away. I don't want to give him that, so we're going to get a little fancy here. We're going to grab this village. I understand that I'm sacrificing one of my dudes to the dragon. That's okay, as long as it's not the knight. See, this way, I might lose something, but it won't be the knight. It'll just be something worth 100 gold. It's unfortunate that I'm losing the unit. That'll drop me in unit count, but not terrible overall. Not terrible. Ooh. Yeah, I wanted the golem to stand here. Should have moved the golem first. Okay, we can make a witch to deal with the dragon. I think we kind of really need to do that. Get a little bit back on unit count. It'll be able to deal with this balloon too. There's no flagstone on this map. Do I want a pup? Yeah, we could do with the extra movement speed. Let's build a pup. Oh, my gold is gone again. I'm definitely not going to attack here. That is death if I do. Unfortunately, my opponent will be able to start sieging all this stuff. Well, this isn't a crit because it loops. Let's just put Emmerich. I kind of like where I'm standing, honestly. Threaten a bunch of different things. I keep pressure here. We'll end our turn. Yeah, I'm behind. I don't know if you guys can tell. It looks like I'm ahead, but I'm not. I'm only ahead 100 on income, and we're even on unit count. But one of those units is a building, and I'm about to lose a sword to a dragon. Probably the one on road. Yeah, I'd attack this one, because that one's further up. You could, like, trap it, or... Depends what they're trying to do. The dragon could also just decap the village, but that wouldn't make any sense, because then I could just take it back. Yep. Lost my sword, and the dragon is in a great position to attack me. Wolfar is coming over too. So I'm going to get thrown out of this area. I've got to build a mage here next turn to start defending some of this stuff. Witch has got to come over. This dragon is really scary. My opponent was able to take this from me and they're in a great position to keep going, keep taking things, and I can't really stop them because I don't have enough gold to build a dragon like they did, because I built this golem, which is presently completely useless. I think I misread this map. I'm used to a lot of maps where golems are really good, but this is obviously a dragon map. How did I miss that? I'm the sneaky dragon, and I didn't realize that this was a dragon map? Oh my goodness. Ugh. Not very sneaky, am I? Or not very dragon? Yes, I'm totally sneaky. I'm just not dragon enough. And one good thing about the dragon is it's more expensive than anything I own. So as long as I put all my dudes near anti-air that can kill the dragon, I don't care what it attacks. The trade will be worth it for me. Now, just like I didn't want to capture this so Wolfar couldn't get it, similarly, they might not want to capture it because then Emmerich can hit it and get Groove. But they have a lot of air here. I still don't have a ton of anti-air. I've got the Witch, and that's about it. So it's not great for me. It looks like we're going to be building those mages after all. I expected a lot more knights. I expected I'd be fighting knights, but they saw that giant and didn't go for the knights. And it just goes to show you shouldn't overthink the map, you know, react to your opponent as much as the map. That's important. Ooh, a thief! Since I've lost control of this area, that thief could be really powerful. Alright, I'm going to send this witch forward. Get a nice good spread of territory under my control. And grab this, retreat the knight. I so want to attack these things. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can put it here. It's well within the range of the witch. Wolfar can't hit it. I don't think the dragon can one-shot it. And if I put my sword here, can't hit, can't get one shot. Great. Gonna build that alchemist. Not that that's gonna protect anything. It's really the witch. Oh, the sword will still get hit by the dragon, but that's not the end of the world. It'll survive. I can start sending mages on that way. Send my sword up. What I really don't want is the dragon to hit my golem. Because if the dragon can hit my golem, even if I kill the dragon, I'm going to take a lot of damage. I don't want that. And I probably don't want it to hit Emmerich either. So troublesome. I'm almost tempted to build a balloon just to block off this knight a little bit, but I can't do it. If I put Emmerich here, I could be entering a fight I don't necessarily want to, but this is the only place Emmerich can be useful. I can't attack into this. There's a dragon over there. If I put Emmerich right here, even if they attack me with everything they have, I could just stand on the mountain, heal, I'm fine. Never forget that you can walk through your own village. That is one of the most useful things in this game. So I can get onto this mountain tile by walking through the village and then standing here, and then I can heal off the village. In order to attack me with the knight, they're not attacking the village. It's one or the other. So with the witch here, I've defended against the dragon, but he did get a unit off me. It was pretty good. My golem's been completely useless. I'm trying to leverage that a little bit more. It's hard to fight a golem without a golem. Oh, Wolfar got the village. And he got Groove, and now he's up on income. It's really unfortunate. Yeah, see, like I said, he wasn't able to kill it. It's not like that means anything, though. I mean, I've got plays, there are things I can do, but it's not great. One of the funniest things I might be able to do is actually try to just snipe my opponent's stronghold. I'd rather not win that way, but they're sort of putting me in a position where my most powerful units have the center, and their most powerful units have the side, so I might want to push the center, take this village, start threatening the stronghold. Ooh, alchemist in a balloon. Where's that guy going? That could be used to defend the dragon against my witch. Though my witch isn't anywhere near the dragon right now. Maybe he's like mounting an attack over here. Yeah, this knight can't really take out this village. It's not in crit range. 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't take this one either. So I've stopped the advance a little bit, but I'm not winning. Okay, I don't know what that reposition was meant to do exactly. I feel like the sword could have just walked most of that way. The balloon would have been better off helping the thief, because, like, what they really want to do is get the thief to steal something and then balloon it back over here and take tons of gold from me. But if I can prevent that from happening, that thief is a wasted 400 gold. If it does happen, then it was totally worth it. So basically, I'm on the defensive right now. Wolfar is Wolfar is one of the best commanders in the game right now. you've seen my tier list video, you know that Wolfar is up there, and if you've seen any of the Groove of War 4 tournament, you know that people who did not ban Wolfar and did not pick Wolfar suffered greatly as a result of that. Yeah, I hate this dragon. Look at that positioning. It's making sure it could still kill my dudes if I put them there. And this alchemist can just come in from the side and defend after the dragon goes, so my witch would get counter-killed. It's a whole big mess. That being said, they left me some options. I can just do this. And, like, they can hurt me, but they can't kill me, so it's pretty neat. I don't really want my golem to leave the center of the map right now, so that's a pretty great place for it to be. We've got to be careful of Wolfar and assume that he can stand up to there, but that's okay because I can stand here or here. Yeah, let's stand here. Or here. Yeah, maybe I want to be closer to the center. Okay, great. I kind of want my own dragon because they did not build their own anti-air very much, so let's make a dragon of our own because we are the sneaky dragon and we've been out-dragoned. That is a shame we must recover from. It is our duty. Alright, I can't really contest this village right now, but I've decapped this one. I'm keeping it even. As long as I stay out of the dragon's range. Just double check that. I should be good. I also want to be careful how I place my units so that Wolfar can't just like knock something into me. I'm going to retreat this sword to about here. I'm going to stack enough dogs so that Wolfar will think twice before attacking this position. And I'm going to move my knight. Yeah, right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Right here, I can crit the stronghold. I'm not going to do that, but it should get them a little bit nervous. And I'll start putting units on defensive tiles and positions. Alright, where do we want the witch? I should move the witch as far towards the dragon as possible without losing air control. Since all of their air units are here and they have to make more from here, yeah, there's almost no reason not to just put the witch right in the dragon's face as long as Wolfar can't hit it, so that's like here. I'm going to go ahead and do that because it's out of everyone's range. It's threatening the dragon big time. I don't want to fight Wolfar because he is Groove and that's really scary and I gotta respect that. Well, I've been taking a lot longer on my turns. Well, I'm explaining everything. My opponent has a lot of money. They can build another dragon or they can build a witch or a golem. Depending on how they move, I might go for the stronghold, but I don't like my position for that. Emmerich Groove is not going to help me a ton right now, unless I can get really creative. The problem is both our commanders are separated from your armies, and that's the last thing you want to happen. You want your commander to help your army to make them stronger. But I ended up putting my commander here and my army here. Wolfar is over here, but his army's here. Yeah, you don't want to do that. As Emmerich or Wolfar. There are some commanders you can do that with. Sigrid? Oh, Sigrid, you're fine if you do that, because you're playing Sigrid. Yep, they built a witch. See? What'd I tell you? They're trying to protect their dragon. Let's see, what's the income like? Yeah, we're dead even. How do they have 3 more units than me, though? I guess because the balloon, that thing, and I lost the sword? They could have 4 more, because they could build 1 more thing. How am I losing so much on unit count? I think I'm up on unit value? Maybe? I'm not even sure. Wow. I am not doing well this game. Like, we're not losing terribly, but, like, dang. Like, that's 3. They can build 1 more thing, so a 4 deficit of unit count. Okay, Wolfar is pushing towards the center, which is both good and bad, because I just realized I'm losing. I think we're going to set up an Emmerich Crystal, get some more mages, supplement our forces with harpies of all things, because harpies can at least be annoying against a lot of this. Yeah, they're mounting an attack. And this attack could strike right at the heart of my HQ. I've got to be a little careful. Ooh. Ooh, I have Knight crit on Wolfar. Oh, I wish I could follow up on that. I've got Hex, Knight crit, but not enough to kill him. I can remove the dog, but I can't remove the sword to get another side on him. This sword can't suicide, this Alp can't reach. Yeah, I can't kill him. I can't kill him. It was worth a shot, though. One thing I can do, I can get this giant up here, take that out. And then the dragon would be a little bit hard-pressed to deal with me. Alright, now he's giving me some free units. I can get attacked here if I go for it, but I think it's just too good to pass up. Yeah, I really don't want to throw Groove right now, because there's nowhere to put it where it would be useful. I think they messed up. Yeah, that space is not under attack, so I can steal it back. Make it a little bit annoying, a little bit difficult. I'm going to keep pumping out the mages. I think I won't be able to build anything else this turn, but that's fine. That thief is getting really scary. Alright, that's a coin flip. Not one I want to take, considering, you know, the dragon and everything. Wolfar is just bearing down on me. I might have to abandon this position altogether, and I'm running out of time. So, let's think about how we're going to do this. Where would the dragon attack from? The north. If only I could get my witch there, but I can't. There's no shenanigans I could do either. Can't do that. I could attack the knight from here, which would be pretty funny. And I don't think there's a damn thing he could do about it if I did. But then Emmerich would be just, like, completely vulnerable. Wolfar could just send everything over and try to kill me. Yeah, that would be way too risky. I think we're just gonna use Groove, bait him into the crystal. I'm wasting it because I'm out of time and I can't think of anything better to do. I'm just going to throw down Groove, say, I really don't care. Take this out. Let's try to get crit on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're also covering a side of the HQ, so that's pretty good. Let's get out of Wolfar's range, keep the Alchemist in range of both mountains. I want to stay out of the witch's range. That looks pretty good. Move here. Whoa, almost forgot to build. That would have been bad. We've got another alchemist. Great. I think that's all we can do. We've been taking way too long on our turns. That's alright. In the Groove of War 4 tournament, my biggest problem has been actually I've been playing too fast. I used to be a super slow player, and then when they started adding timers to the game, I was losing so many matches all of a sudden to players that, like, normally I'd beat in a slower game, so I tried to learn to play fast, but then I started playing too fast. And then when I had to slow down on a critical turn, I couldn't do it, because when I tried to slow down, I would go to super slow. So now that I've learned to play fast, I need to learn to play medium, like take a little bit of time for a good turn and get a somewhat better turn. Alright, did I do anything to even out the unit count? Yes. I think he's only one ahead of me considering villages, and I've made it hard for him to take these villages. Like, there was no infantry near this, so they just can't take it back, and I could send Emmerich over to take it. I don't want to do that because that's my commander, and I don't want to move my commander away from the critical fight here, but I could theoretically. The point is, he's not getting this back. That's gone. He could take this away from me and steal the income lead, but since we've just been trading it back and forth, I'd say we're even on that. The biggest problem is unit count. That Sleep Hero is still way ahead of me in unit count and has, like, almost everything I do. The knights counter my mages. We both have a witch. We both have a dragon. My golem counters their knights. My dogs counter their swords. Their swords are better for capturing, which might become an issue because they can push and I can't. Unfortunately, this is where grooves really come into play. Wolfar Groove is a lot stronger than Emmerich Groove. I'm not sure. Maybe I shouldn't have dumped it. I wanted to start regenning for my next crystal, but, like, it does me no good here. I guess I was trying to, like, bait him into attacking it with a sword or something. I don't know. Yeah, my opponent hasn't really done anything but move the knights. They're getting in crit positions to try to take this village and that village, which is pretty smart. I'm, of course, in crit position to take this village. It's always good to have your knights in crit positions to take villages whenever you can. Obviously, not to the point where they're not useful for, like, I don't know, fighting an army, but you know what I mean. It's good to have them useful. Yeah, they were able to take this. It's out of my witch's range. Even if it wasn't, they could just put their witch next to the dragon, and then I'd have to attack the witch, not the dragon, and the alchemist would ward me off, so I wouldn't be able to do anything anyway. Unfortunately, that means they're going to keep the income lead. I have no idea why they just clustered around the HQ. But they are winning, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, I'm noticing that they have a lot of... not a lot, but a good amount of infantry. I might be able to use that. A treb. Bloody hell, they made a treb on this map. It's going to take a long time to activate that, but if they do, you could just win the game. I cannot allow that treb to come into play. Now, got some options here. Because of the crystal, this road tile is still a road tile for the purposes of the dragon eating my soul, but it's not a road tile for the purposes of a giant mashing into it. Ooh, free. I can take that. Can I take that? Yes. And I can scare the hell out of that treb in the process. Great. Alright, that should even up the income a little bit. Good, good, good. That'll hurt my giant a little bit. I really don't want to do that play, because if I do, Wolfar could groove the giant. Not that he could kill it, but he could get it out of the way and then start attacking. And I really want my giant to stay here and defend all this stuff. And what I really don't want to do is move Emmerich out of the way, but Wolfar is already all the way over there, so YOLO. I don't want to get crit, so you will stand. Let me see. Oh, here, I'm not even in your range. Perfect. Alright, we're doing pretty good. I'm going to start... Let's see. I'd kind of like another dragon, but it's too expensive right now. And I'm playing Emmerich, so mage, 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 mage. Lots of mages. I kind of want a harpy or another witch. I either need air dominance or something to deal with those dang knights. I'm going to take another witch because this is a high income map, and when you have multiple witches, you can start getting really scary with those. Yeah, if he wants to attack my witch with his witch, he's welcome to do it, because I can kill his witch and my witch will live. So I'm just going to leave that there. I think everything's good for the most part. I've got mage chains in case the dragon decides to dive me. This sword is still pretty safe. If this dude decides to dive me, I got dogs. Let's move this dog a little bit so that he's defending that more. Good. I like my knight's position. Double witch is a little bit risky because if I can't use that witch for anything, it's kind of like a more expensive version of that thief that's not doing anything, but witches are good for kills. I like witches. They're really great for kills. Oh, crap. I hope my battery doesn't die. Yeah, hopefully we finish this game soon, because that would be bad. That would be bad. Yeah, since these are road villages, Dragon can just one-shot them. But he's got an elk witch there. Yeah, normally I wouldn't move my commander so far off the center of the map like that, but he moved his commander all the way over here, so I was like, well, it'll take you at least a turn to get over here. Yeah, I can hit his witch. He's doing the same thing I did to him. Hey, you want to hit my witch? Go ahead. I have alchemists to back it up. You won't win this. This won't end well for you. Right? Although, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just moved both alchemists away from where they could hit the witch. That might have been an error. Wolfar could still mess with my witch, but there's no flagstone. I might need to get a power charging cable. We will do that next turn if it doesn't look like this will end soon. Yeah, I think I actually can attack that witch because this alchemist... let me just double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the alchemist can't stand on the witch. There's no chain. That means that my witch can attack their witch almost freely. Alright, the dragon was able to attack this, but I am not super worried about that because... Now this is in range of my witch, and I'm dealing with this witch. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, he used the dragon to decap it, and then used Wolfar to get the dragon clear of my witch. I think there were better things you could have done that turn, but props for being clever. While I give major props for being clever, I also don't think this was a good move, because he may have just given me the game. I've got 2 witches. How big of a range is Hex? I always forget. What is it, 3 or 4? Let me see. Because usually I just, like, measure it and use it. Where's Hex? Unhelpful information. Come on, let's watch the graphic. Show me Hex. It's not going to show me Hex. Alright, well, we'll figure it out. Oh, it's our turn. Okay, so can I Hex? Yes, it's 4 range. Alright, we've got 2 hexes, a Knight crit, that's at least 60 damage right there. Oh my god, and a dog crit? Ooh, that's very bad. So assuming an average of 20 from the dog, and then 30, and then 50. Oh yeah, this is game. We just won. Alright, ready for a classic Sneaky Dragon lethal? Unless I fuck this up or roll really, really low. It is possible that I just roll really, really low and lose it, but I think there are very good odds of this lethal working. Yeah, it would be... just in case, I'm gonna put my witches next to each other for the hex. What that'll do is they'll protect it from this witch. Right, now let's do the knight next. Actually, let's do the dogs, because if I get a really low roll, I don't want to risk the knight. Attack. Attack. Oh yeah, he's auto dead. There's no roll that will make this miss. Alright, great game, Sleep Hero. You were ahead of me for almost that entire game. Props. That dragon really threw me early on. I should have built anti-air sooner. Thank you for a lesson well learned. That's a mistake I usually make. I react to the map and then forget, my opponent can just not do the usual thing. He can just not build knights right away, make a dragon, force me off the left side, then make knights on the right side, force me off the right side. That was really well played, Sleep Hero. Alright, well, in any case, great game. I hope you enjoyed it. That's all for now, and welcome to Wargroove. If you have any questions about the match or strategy, please leave a comment down below.